Tenno Sho.
ライスシャワー先頭2番手からステージジャンプ萩のリアルキングさあライスシャワーステージジャンプ萩のリアルキングゴールイン
Rice Shower holds off the fast finishing stage champ for his second Tenno Sho Spring win. Thanks for joining us at Staying the Distance, the Melbourne Cup and Horse Racing channel. Today we're bringing you the 2026 Tenno Sho Spring Lead-Up Race Special. As you can see on screen, we're going to look at the likely 16-runner field and their odds. Then we take a gander at the weather and some intel on what races Tenno Sho Spring winners usually come via. Then we get into the key lead-up races. Croix du Nord is the current favourite. He's the winner of last year's Derby. 5-year-old Admire Terra is the next pick, with defending champ Redentor the next most favoured. Stinger Glass, to be ridden by Aussie jockey Damien Lane, is the fourth pick. Another runner of interest is Shin Emperor at 6th favourite and $18.90. He's done a lot of his racing overseas and over shorter trips. As of Sunday, the 26th of April, the weather looks good, as per usual for the Tenno Sho Spring, and what really is promising is the lack of rain the day before and the day after the race on Sunday the 3rd of May. Now we'll look at where the winners have come from for the last 11 years. You can pause the screen here to get a good look. The Hanshin Daishoten, still most popular path, though last year the winner came via the Diamond Stakes. This year we have two horses coming via foreign races, Vermicellis, the Red Sea Turf Handicap, and Shin Emperor via the Neom Turf. Yeah, the Tenno Sho Spring lead-up races video. This year the bulk of the field is coming through the 3,400 metre Diamond Stakes, with the Osaka Hai giving us two runners, the Hanshin Daishoten providing two, along with the Nikkei Sho also. Now, one of the favourites is coming via the 2,200 metre Kyoto Kinen, and there's a couple whose most recent start was in the Middle East. We'll provide full replays of three races, the Diamond Stakes, the Hanshin Daishoten and the Osaka Hai. We'll also look at the final stages of the Kyoto Kinen and the Nikkei Sho. Let's get straight to the Diamond Stakes though. This race includes 4 Tenno Sho Spring runners. Stinger Glass, he's the eventual winner. He's number 13. There's Württemberg, number 2, Ho He Lead, number 12, and Maina Campana, number 14. Okay, due to the lack of English commentary on races at Group 2 or worse, I'm going to talk you through this one. Stinger Glass, the 13, was worst away. Number 1 jockey in Japan, Christophe Lemaire, unable to prevent that bad jump from the gate. Eventually, number 8, Faust Rasen, takes up the lead role in the predominantly blue colours. He's a 4-year-old Entire who finished last in the Japan Derby last year, before returning to the track for a 12th of 16 at Group 2 level in January. This race, the Diamond Stakes, taking place in February. The horse that we're most concerned about, Stinger Glass, is 3 wide and currently about 3rd or 4th last as they turn into the home stretch the first time at Tokyo. Stinger Glass is now under the training of Yasuo Tomomichi. He was changed into Tomomichi's hands just at the end of 2025, formerly with Tetsuya Kimura. The second favourite for the race is Ho He Lead. He's in blue and white stripes, racing about 2 off the lead. Ho He Lead is 1 off the fence with an orange cap. And so that trainer I was talking about, Yasuo Tomomichi, he's famous for training the likes of Do Deuce, World Premier, a previous winner of the Tenno Sho Spring, Cheval Grand, and is also Admire Terra, one of this year's leading contenders for the Tenno Sho Spring. You might have noticed Stinger Glass improved his position as they travelled down the straight. As they turn into the back straight at Tokyo, just take a look at the speed gauge in the bottom right corner, and the pace definitely coming out of the race. That prompts a mid-race move by Christophe Lemaire on the fave. A couple of other horses to watch are number 3, Fayan Kranz, in the Sunday Racing colours, black, yellow and red. He's currently just worse than midfield, the fence. And number 2, Württemberg, ridden by Rachel King. in the yellow and black stripes with red sleeves just behind Fan Kranz. Stinger Glass just taking it right up to the leader Faust Razen now. He's just idled up to the leader's hind quarters at the moment. Okay, now as they make their way towards the turn, I'm going to leave you in the hands of the local commentator.
あとは3番手に14番マイネルカンパーナ残り 1000m を通過、外から11番ローザ・サンリバル、その後は2馬身差、12番フォーエリート、6番のレッドバリエンテ、2頭並んで2馬身離れて1番のブレイブロッカー、ストミクソロジー、内から5番のトータルクラリティ、第4コーナーのカーブを迎えます。その間に3番のファイアンクランツ、さあ前2頭並んでうち8番のファイアンクランツがファーストラーゼンが粘っていますが、13番のスティンガーグラスが並んでいって第4コーナーをカーブ、2頭ケースで直線コースへ、ローザ・サンリバルが3番手、その外からレッドバリエンテ、内マイネルカンパーナ、外からブレイブロッカーが追ってくるフォーエリートはそのうち、そしてバグーンの中に3番ファイアンクランツ残り400を通過、さあ先頭は内ラチいっぱい13番スティンガーグラス、突き抜けて3馬身のリード、ブレイブロッカーを追ってくるレッドバリエンテ、それから3番のファイアンクランツと、さらにはストには12番のフォーエリート、先頭13番スティンガーグラスに外から1番ブレイブロッカー、それをかわしたファイアンクランツが2番手に上がった。しかし13番スティンガーグラスゴールイン、13番スティンガーグラス。
So Stinger Glass puts the cleaners through them. Quite the stout stayer. Next, we look at the Group 2 Hanshin Daishoten over 3,000 metres. This race includes the Tenno Sho Spring second favourite, Admire Terra. He's wearing number 1. And Aquavernal, a grey horse carrying number 4. I covered this race back in March and you can take in that video now. They're off, and once again there's no English comms for the Group 2 stuff in Japan. They're away in a pretty even line though, and on the first time around it's a Sunrise Soleil that takes up the lead. Family Time in the red and blue, number 3, was expected to lead this race but a little slow away. The favourite, Admire Terra, is midfield. He's the grey horse with blue and light blue silks, white cap. So the leader is still Sunrise Soleil in purple and white, looking to repeat what Sunrise Earth did in this race last year. Apart from Admire Terra, there's another grey horse in the field, that's Aquavernal. She's a 5-year-old mare who has 4 wins from 16 starts, including a win in her last run over 3,000 metres, worth keeping an eye on. She's there second along the fence. They've dawdled the early stages and we're about to see some pace injected into the race by Family Time, number 3, mentioned a little earlier, wearing the red and blue. Running out of the straight for the first time, it's a Sunrise Soleil being challenged by Family Time. Family Time, though, just being forced to spend half the bend 3 wide before finally sidling up to Sunrise Soleil. He's given up on the lead, but it looks like Iwata, the jockey on Sunrise Soleil, has clicked him along. We've still got Aquavernal nearby, and Maina Emperor is in red and green. He won the Group 2 Nikkei Sho last year and went on to finish 5th in the Tenno Sho Spring, the Group 1 2-mile event that this race is a lead up for also. Anyway, Admire Terra is still sitting pretty on the fence midfield at this stage, with major market threat Danon Chima keeping a close eye in the white with red sleeves. He's won his last 3 starts, Danon Chima. His last win a career high, winning at listed level. Chevalier Rose, the 2025 Melbourne Cup failure, is plugging away in 3rd last. I'll hand over to the local commentator as the field starts to bunch and veteran jockey Yutaka Take rides the favourite patiently along the fence.
4コーナーから直線コース、アクアバーナル高1点、早くも先頭酒井流星、アドマイヤテラが来た、アドマイヤテラが来た、アクアバーナル先頭、アドマイヤテラ、内からシュバリエローズとダノンシーマ、ムチが入ってマイネルエンペラー、しかし先頭は力強く抜け出すか、アドマイヤテラ、内、粘っているのはアクアバーナル、3番手、ダノンシーマが上がってくる、しかし先頭は抜けた、
Wow, an absolutely dominant win from Admire Terra, and second placed Aqua Vernal achieving a career best second at Group 2 level. Now to the Group 1 Osaka Hai. This race includes current Tenno Sho Spring favourite Quad de Nord, wearing number 15. He wins the Osaka Hai, settling about midfield during the early stages. The other runner, Tagano Dude, wears number 14. He takes a posse near the rear.
Let's see where the speed comes from. Meisho Tabaru goes forward. Seon Hades up on the inside. Meisho Tabaru for Faust. Rasen is coming across from a wide gate to dictate up front. But as they go to the winning post the first time, as expected, Meisho Tabaru leads from Faust Rasen. Up there pulling at the moment is Shohei. The inside is Seon Hades. Just outside them at the moment is Kyoto Dinos. Then back in behind them comes Danon Desile. Moving a little closer there is making up some ground David Burrows. Back to the inside, Yoho Lake. Well back in the ruck at the moment. Wider out is Quadanor going past to Kyoto Vals. Then a length and a half away to Laban Steel. Another 2 lengths, Matenro Leo, followed by Tagano Dude. Sun Stockton is second last, and Bulldog Hoss at the tail of the field. Meisho Tabaru dictating up front, leads by 4. Leads out from Faust Reisen. Running third in the blue cap is Kyoto Dinos. Behind Kyoto Dinos as they start to close the gap a little bit here. Moving up there is Shohei, back to the inside Seon Hades. Moving up there, wider out is David Burrows, taking off Quadanor from the back. Back to the inside, down on Desile, covered up and needs some luck from there. And Labensteel's taking off as well with a Kyoto Vols. Yoho Lake left flat-footed, taking off from the back, Tagano Dude, Matenro Leo. Bulldog Hoss at the tail of the field, and one's pulling up quickly as they go back through the ruck. The Kyoto Dinos looks like it's gone amiss. They swing for home. Meisho Tabaru, Utakatake leads, but he's going to get company in just a minute. Starting to run on is Quadanor, but they haven't caught Meisho Tabaru yet. Laban Steel is there as well. Down on Desile, whacking away back to the inside. Still in front, Meisho Tabaru. Quadanor is launching late. Quadanor, Meisho Tabaru, late down on Desile. It's Quadanor! Quadanor, the favourite wings. Meisho Tabaru second.
And that explains why Quad de Nord is favourite for the Tenno Sho Spring. Now to the Kyoto Kinen. Just some brief highlights. This race features just one Tenno Sho Spring runner, Redentor. Redentor has been off the track since his win in last year's Tenno Sho Spring. This race was his return to action in February. We see him in the Carrot Farm colours of green, with white hoops, white sleeves, with a red armband. And we rejoin them now at the 600 metres, with Redentor tacking on at the rear of the field.
名勝ブレゲ1番ヘデントール最高峰です。4コーナーのカーブに入って12番のジューンテイク、白いシャドウロールが先頭に立つ。ジューンテイク先頭、直線コースに向きました。その後ろから4番のエコロディノス、あとは左右中の狙って10番のリビアングラス。追い込み勢は大外からドクタードリトル、さらには6番のエリキング、まだ5番手争い。その前に予報レイク、そして3番のサフィラ。先頭は12番のジューンテイク、内から10番リビアングラス、エコログル。その大外を通ってエリキングも追い込んでくるが、12番のジューンテイクかエリキングか、ジューンテイク、藤岡祐介ゴールイン。
And Redentor returns with an 8th place finish, charging home in 33.6 for the last 600. The third fastest in that race, and just 1/10 of a second off his fastest final 600. And finally to the Nikkei Sho. We're only picking them up in the final stages. 2 runners to watch, Echt and Mystery Way. Early on, Mystery Way was actually racing on the pace, but the speed was just too hot and he faded to the rear.
一段で4コーナーカーブ直線コースに向かってきます。5番アスクナイショー、6番リビアングラス2頭が競り合って、内から1番ミクニインスパイア広がったチャックネイト、マイネルケレリウス、さらにはマイユニバース。残り200坂を登ってくる。内から1番ミクニインスパイア、外から15番マイユニバース。マイユニバースが抜けて先頭に変わる。さらには14番ローションパークも追いすがる。15番マイユニバース先頭でゴールイン。横山典弘、マイユニバース。
A good win from My Universe. That horse is likely to pop up again in the Takarazuka Kinen in June, not in the Tenno Sho Spring though. As for Echt, the 4th place finish at Group 2 is just a little below his best ever 2nd place finish at Group 2 level. As for Mystery Way, no comment. Well, that's all for now. I'll be back in a few days with the full runner-by-runner preview. The Tenno Sho Spring to be run on Sunday, May the 3rd at 3:40 Japan time. That's 4:40 PM Sydney or Melbourne time. Check the odds. See you later.
Go to hell, New World Order.